Hello everyone, welcome to Dodles Live. My name is Claudia, and if you have not joined us before, we go live on Instagram Monday through Friday and give you guys a first look at the new app called Dodles. Dodles is an all-new animation app that makes it fast, fun, and easy for you to draw, animate, and share what you create with your friends. I didn't put anything up in the Instagram story today because it is another important person's birthday. The author of Winnie the Pooh, which makes it Winnie the Pooh Day. So we are celebrating his birthday today by making a Winnie the Pooh dodl. And if you have been following us since the very beginning, you guys would remember that I made a Winnie the Pooh dodl back in July. And again, if you guys have been with us, you would know that our app has come a long ways from where it was in July. So I wanted to do something a little fun. I wanted to show you guys the dodl I made in July with the capabilities that we had in the app, and then I want to show you the one that I made today. So I know that there have been a lot of those like 10-year challenge is going around on like Facebook or on Instagram and that kind of stuff. So this is more like a 6-month challenge for the Dodles app. So Callie is on camera, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask her or myself, and we'd love to answer those for you. And if you start watching this live stream and you want to download the app, you can go to the link in our profile, fill out those 5 easy questions, and then within about 48 hours you'll receive an email that gets you access to the app in beta. So do you fill out that form, make sure that you keep an eye out for that email, and then you can start using Dodl. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is the dodl that I made back in July. We didn't have photo import, we didn't have visibility or scaling or exporting as a movie. We didn't have color matching, we didn't have any of that. I don't think we could even drill into characters yet. So this is what I was able to do in July. He pops up from behind a jar of honey and the clouds move. That was basically the extent of what we were capable of doing with dodls in July. So now I can show you guys what we were able to do right now. I used the photo import tool to build Winnie the Pooh, as well as the photo import tool to import a picture of his bedroom. So if we push play, we've got all the limbs moving, we've got his tongue and his eyebrows moving, we've got honey that appears, his mouth changes, he is loving that honey, the sweetest thing around. Hi Cole Steven, I love you. Okay, so like I just said, like we have all of these capabilities now. Even our timeline looks a little different from the way that the app looked in previous releases. So you can drill into your character, which is not a feature that we had before. You're able to play with visibility, scaling, you know, you can adjust rotation points or pivot points. You can export as a video as well as a GIF. So there are a lot of good things that you guys can do. So as far as the 6-month challenge, Winnie the Pooh has done some glow up work regarding dodls and what we're capable of doing with our app. So just to show you guys a little bit of how I made this, we're going to tap out of the actual animating. Like I said before, this is a picture of his bedroom that we imported. I just found it on Google. I had also originally imported this picture. Oh gosh, it's actually PNG and it's quite small. But it's basically what I made the dodl of, but I animated it by working on certain aspects of it. So side by side, I think it looks pretty good. I always thought that Winnie the Pooh looked a little more yellow than he does orange, so I just changed the color of his skin there. But that's what inspired me to make this. And if you guys are wondering, if you drill into this, we've got all of this grouped together. If we click on it again, you'll see that both of the legs disappear. So we're going into all of these layers that are grouped together. So this is the body, it's the hand and this part of the body. If we peel that back using the tab, that disappears. So now we just have the face, and the head does some rotating as well. We've also got this arm that moves, and the jar of honey is actually 2 different layers. This top layer, we've got the honey in there, and then we've got that bottom layer. So there's a lot going on within this animation. And for each of these, as you guys can see, let's say we'll drill into this layer here. We've got the top layer, which is like the black outline, and then we've got
the freeform shape tool that filled in those parts. We've also got a couple fine lines to fill in areas. Sometimes I do like swirls or whatever to like get color matching when I use the freeform shape tool, but lots going on within a single layer in order to make everything work together. And then as far as like the amount of animations that I have going on, there are almost like 10 or 11. I think there are more that show up after the 5 mark. So again, he just really wants to get all that honey out, and voila, there it is. He is ready for his sweet treat. It is Friday, you guys, so treat yourself. You know, I don't know if honey is your treat of choice, but indulge. Okay, so Gotcha, is that Wafer? Waffer. Can you shoot us a DM and let us know what happened with you getting access to the app? We'd love to help walk you through the process and try to figure out what's going on. So be sure to send us a direct message, just re-explaining what the issue is, and we will walk you through some possible solutions. So thanks for letting us know that you ran into an issue, and we'd love to help you through that. So do you guys have any questions about how I made this Winnie the Pooh? I think it turned out pretty good, all things considered, and you guys saw the one that I was able to make back in July. So there's been a lot of improvement within the app. You guys can see my gallery's really full, like really full, really, really, really full. So our app has been getting continually better because now we're able to not only house more dodls within your gallery, but you can kind of see the way that things are progressing. So,
can you show us how you
switch the mouth? Absolutely. So if we drill into our character and we drill in again, I'm going to peel back this layer with the arm that's on top, and we're going to drill right into Winnie the Pooh's mouth, or his head, excuse me. So I have the tongue that's here. I think it's, yeah, we drill in there. We have the tongue that's there, and we also have an invisible mouth that's right there. So if I click on that and bring that all the way up, you'll see that that's also there. So I tapped on the item, and then I clicked on those 3 dots, and this will look like an eye when it's fully visible. I just dragged that all the way and then left it. And then when it was time for one to, like the tongue to go away and the other one to come up, I just clicked this one. So let's say I clicked on the lightning bolt. I clicked in the timeline where I wanted that to become visible. So let's say I wanted it to happen. I think I have it happen right about here. So I click on the visibility and drag that one all the way up. And then at the same time, after that animation is completed, I'll click on the tongue, click animate, click this on the same place in the timeline, and when you click on visibility on something that's already visible, it'll already start at the all the way visible, and you just drag it down. So I just had them switch places, tried to get the timing about perfect, so then that way it looks like the mouth changes. If you have more questions about how I did that, let me know. I hope that that makes sense. For those of you who might not have gotten an email, it is important to try to maybe check your spam folder, search for the word Dodles in your email inboxes. That way you make sure you are not missing that email from us. And if for some reason you didn't get it, we can always send it again or figure out the best way to get you into beta. But we want to make sure that we help you get that figured out. So we've got all that goodness going on. I showed you guys how we switched the mouth. Do you guys have any last minute questions for me? I will play this again. Oh, it's starting at the end. I just think it's so cute. I was really happy with this. So yeah, I just love it. I just love it. So if any of you guys grew up with Winnie the Pooh, you probably have a little bit of nostalgia too. That is all that I have for you guys today. Thanks for joining our live stream. We are on other platforms for social media. So we have a Facebook group. If you're still on Facebook, be sure to search Dodles Community in the search bar and put in a request to join us.
It's a Facebook group for artists and creatives to share what they've been working on, share their social media platforms, get some feedback on their art or critique other people's art, and share the dodls that they are making. So if you want to get involved with that kind of community, go to Facebook and search for Dodles Community. We also have a Twitter account. We're starting to put more content up on our Twitter account. So if you are on Twitter, search for Dodles with an underscore after the S, and follow us. We share some different dodls on there, especially using hashtags and trending stuff. We're trying to stay current, so follow us on Twitter. We'd love to hear from you on there. And we have a YouTube channel, so you can search for Dodles, you can search it with the word how to or animating, and one of our videos should come up. Be sure to like and subscribe. We put up these live streams from Instagram up on YouTube pretty frequently. So if you really loved this tutorial or you learned something new and you want to go back and watch it later, you can do so through our YouTube channel. So be sure to connect with us on that platform as well. And if you are running into any issues, you have comments or questions about the app, feedback, you're having issues getting signed up for beta, please feel free to shoot us a DM, or you can shoot us an email at chat@dodls. You can actually email us directly from our profile. If you go to our profile, right underneath the link in our bio, I think there's a strip that says email. You can send us an email directly from there if you're running into issues. So lots of ways to get in touch with us. Please get in touch with us. We love hearing about what you guys think of the app. We love hearing some of the features that you would love to see next. Our development team is constantly going over all of you guys' feedback and seeing how we can make that app better. So thanks again for joining us today. We had a lot of fun. Enjoy your weekend, make good choices, and we will be back again on Monday with another live stream. So download the app this weekend, and we will see you on Monday. Bye!